name's Hope. I am a radio presenter on New Star Radio here on Birmingham, and you're catching me here on the Sinners podcast.
Hey, what, we're doing it now?
Yeah, improv.
Improv, yeah? Yo, my name is Chyna, the man name's Voice, and I'm here, man. I'm here at the Sinners podcast. Wait, am I supposed to wait? What do you want me to say? You want me to shout at the Sinners podcast on that? So we're here at the Sinners podcast. You already know what it is. From the 0208 to the 0121, London to Brum. Let's get it cracking. Hello.
Hey, my name's Unique Monique. I'm an actress, host, and the founder of the Creative Industry Awards.
That's the very first question. Should I actually fit you?
Today I'm expecting a lot of tea to be spilled, a lot of hot tea. I'm expecting scolding, third-degree burns kind of thing. I don't know what I'm actually getting myself up to, but you know what? I'm up for it and I'm excited.
You know what, yeah, I've seen a few clips and yeah, I've seen how you man get down. I don't know, I'm expecting it to be like, I don't know, exciting still, something different though. Good energy.
You don't come in? I just had to.
Ready, full house today, Christmas special. Come on.
Sinners, you know what it is. My name is Chyna, to get this cracking.
I'm hoping to learn some stuff from people. I'm hoping to have some really good conversations, some juicy conversations, and to network as well. I always try to network no matter where I go and what I do, so yeah.
Isn't everyone a sinner? No deep secrets from me. No. I take all my deep secrets to the grave.
Bro, man's a holy guy. They were telling me about sins. I was like, I'm gonna try not to sin. We all got sins, but try not to incriminate myself out here.
Have you got an answer for the question, or is it listen?
I haven't yet.
You know about that?
I know about it. Yeah, I thought of a few. It just depends on what I want to put out there.
Okay, guys, welcome to Secret Sinners, everybody. Just before we start, guests, can we, and everybody else in the room, can we get everyone's phones on silent, please? And guests, when speaking, can you speak directly into the mic so we can get the best sound possible for the podcast? Thank you.
Sinners podcast. I'm Sinner Speed.
Leko.
A lot of men don't want to speak like this because when they speak like this, they get told, oh, you're misogynistic, stop speaking on black women's hair and what have you not. So a lot of men aren't even going to bother saying this, but what I am going to say to you is you're going to talk about, oh, it's a protective style. If it was a protective style, you would wear something that is actually your hair. You wouldn't be walking around with European woman's hair on your head.
I mean, a wig, alright, you see a wig, where man understand, you see, a woman wear a wig, it's just like how she wear makeup to enhance her beauty. She wear a wig because you know you have enough women who don't wear makeup, right? So them wear a wig for kinda bring up them beauty.
Now let me finish. Now so have I. So you're not my man. So you don't know what my hair looks like. My actual man, like I said, I don't always wear weave now. Sometimes I do wear my natural hair. So my actual man will know what my natural hair looks like.
A little bit of beef. Healthy beef though. Me and Chyna. And he's right there. And one thing that I don't like is people telling me it's a lie, or telling me certain things you don't know nothing about me. It is a lie, and you know what? It is a lie for some girls. I've seen those videos where girls have backed off their makeup, taken off their weave, taken out their chicken fillets, taken out their butt implants and all of that, and they look like a man, straight up.
Is it lying to wear a wig or weave?
I don't think it is lying because you know what I'm wearing. You know it's not my hair. No, it's not a lie.
You know what? It's easier. Like today, I had my natural
this
hair
is what
off,
everyone
but
says.
I couldn't be bothered to do my edges, do all that. Nyla was on the way, so I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna plait this, slap a wig on, and we go. It's just quick.
There are a lot of females where have hair loss problem, like naturally. You get what I say? So that caused them to wear wig. You have people, and not even, like there's a lot of reasons why women wear wigs. So you can't really look on it one way, you have to look on it like 1,000 different ways. You see me?
Love that, appreciate man, that's good.
Yeah.
Because it's not your natural hair, and you're putting it on your hair, on your head, and we can see it's a lie. So yeah, wigs and weaves are a lie.
My partner never used to eat meat. He was a Muslim.
What, vegan or?
No, he was a Muslim.
Okay, yeah.
So he ate meat, but not pork. And I cooked pork one day.
My partner at the time having a spoonful, and then me dishing it out for dinner later on.
So you fed your Muslim man pork?
But I wouldn't say I fed him, he fed himself, but he liked it. He went into the pot, he liked the taste of the food. He didn't have any issues with it, and he eats pork now.
I'm because you got Chyna there, look at him.
Deep pork, deep pork. Yo, China's thinking, yo, which one should I pick? It's not. I'm not proud. I'll be honest. I'm not proud, and I've repented, and I've made up.
Surprise it, bro. What happened? What did you do?
So basically, yeah, I left a girl at a petrol station. I left the girl in the petrol station. Oh, she left her bag in the car, and then when I realised, I drove back, and she thought, "Oh, he's come back to pick me up." I just threw the bag out the window. But she at least had her bag, and she could get back.
Chyna, yours was a normal sin, but then when it went left, when you spun back. Yeah, you spun back around because her bag was left in the car, innit?
What, you took somebody out?
Yeah, he took her out at the petrol station.
What was the reason?
Her bag was left in the car, so he had to go back. Yeah. I want to know what was going through his mind at that point. When he looked to the left and seen her bag, he must have been thinking, "Oh my God,
I'm gonna grab her.
So he's gone back now. You know what he's done?
Did he chuck the bag out?
He's threw the bag out.
You know what? If you left there, you've got to keep that energy, so. You've got to keep that energy.
Nah, I'm thinking that's a big sin.
So went on a date with him, and you know we slept together on the first date.
Okay, deep.
He was an affluent guy, like he had money, and so.
Oh, is that why you slept with him? Yes. Oh, so basically, he pulled up in a big car. You think he had money?
Huh?
You think he had money?
I walked out with money. I had went on a date with someone and took their money. That's the long short of it.
You're just thief.
Me used to
You're just
thief,
too damn
man,
thief.
Just experiencing it.
No.
I'm not saying don't ask women at age. I just said I'm not going to answer that
I know,
question.
but she said don't ask her. So I'm saying to men out there and young men out there that watch this, always ask a woman her age.
And I agree. The thing is, yeah, there's not much that this brother here today has said that I don't agree with. I just don't like his approach. It's a bit, I don't know what it is.
It's all going to be Chyna. I'm not having a dig at him. But when I said he needed therapy, I didn't mean it in a bad way. And I was listening to all the other things he was saying throughout the podcast. Weaving lies, left to get at the petrol station. Do you get where I'm coming from? I was just listening to what he was saying. I was like, do you know what? And I don't mean it in a bad way. We all need therapy from time to time. He got defensive over everything. But he got defensive over what my sin was and got defensive when I gave him the same energy back. But again, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I don't care.
It sounded like you had an issue with Hope Sin, you know?
Yeah, I did have an issue with Hope Sin because she was talking about finessing man, and like she just felt like it was okay to just say, "Oh, you know what? I met a guy on an app, and you know he took me back to his house, and he was affluent, made money, and after sex, you know, he gave me money, but he didn't really give her money. She went through his drawers and she took the money. So
She did what?
did she take the money from the drawers? Yeah, she took the money. Yeah, no accountability. So what I done was bad, cool. But I didn't steal the money. I didn't steal her handbag. At least I gave it back.
Explain to the people what an affirmation is, and then can you end the show with a positive affirmation for everybody in the room?
So remember, you're always in a position where you can reach out for help, whether that be help with homework, whether that be help with your life, whether that be approaching situations that maybe are hard to tackle and you don't want to confront. There's always resources out there for you to grow from that,
Yeah, when they're talking about the guys farting in bed.
Talking about what?
The guys farting in bed.
So one thing that I do want to get across actually is I wouldn't just leave a man for fighting. There was a question about if a man farted in the bed, would I leave him? And I said, yeah, no, I would, but no. Okay, it depends, innit? Some men are just nasty. If you're just a nasty geezer, then I'm going to leave you. More, 100%. What you do fighting in the bed, then when it was flipped around and it was mentioned if a female was to do the same thing, you all said that you'd leave the female. So why is it one thing for females and another thing for men?
No.
He said no. Why not?
Sticky, can girl fight in the bed? Do your thing, I don't mind. Boy. You know what, Sticky's just an oddball, that's why. Don't worry about him.
He's an oddball.
Yeah. Yeah, I would leave him.
I thought it sparked a lot of good discussion today. It wasn't anything that I was expecting, mind you, but in a good way. And I feel like we should have more of these conversations because when we open it up, you know, you create new challenges for ourselves. And again, like we said in the podcast, create those new challenges for our children's children.
I like it, it's very interesting. But some topic come and say yeah, and some topic come and say, could I answer better, isn't it? But overall, it's a very great podcast.
It was interesting. No, it was good. It was all right. It got a bit heated in certain parts.
You had beef.
A little bit of beef.
Sinners podcast. When you watch it, you're gonna see what I'm talking about, man. It's a bad show, you know. It's a good show. It's a good show. I wouldn't come all the way from London for no reason, you know. Nah, not any podcast can get me to come to Brum, you know. Not just any podcast, you know. So yeah, man.
Well, I'm an artist, upcoming one from Nottingham. Chai Ruby, look it up on Instagram. I just got a video out on GRM. So yeah, go look at that. Bow.
Stop moving nervous and give us some bars.
That's why you're staring at me like that. Alright, so if you've been wondering how I've been sticking to myself lately. I've been doing me. It's like fuck all these people aren't like their energy. It's like they always want to fucking take a little something from me. Like I ain't got what you need. I ain't got what you need. Yo, I'm all about my paper. Yo, I'm all about my cheese. Got me feeling like this money is the only thing I need. It's the only thing I need. Little Chyna, there's nobody like her. I get this fucking money like I got a fucking like her. Little go getter. I'm all about my cheddar. I can't let these fucking haters get me. There's no way.
Make sure that you guys are locking in to Secret Sins podcast. You only hear it here first. Make sure you're subscribing and following what these lot are doing because it's good stuff.